Hello all, welcome to INYA. In today's video we're going to show you pure Tussar silk sarees starting in the range of 4,800 and goes up to 5,300. These contain hand block prints, screen prints, zari checks and one hand painted saree. All these are silk mark certified sarees and must be dry cleaned each time to maintain. Let's get started. So this is saree number 1, a nice beige shade with printed borders. The body is kept plain with mustard shade given for the borders. See, the borders are tissue zari borders. The body is kept plain in beige. This is the natural Tussar color. And for the skirting border, above the tissue zari border, there's about could be about 6 inches of printed border in nice vibrant shades. So the base is a tomato pinkish red. It's not completely red or pink, a shade in between pink and red. And on top of it, prints using light yellow and green are used. So more like an ikat pattern to the skirting border. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. That's the pallu. And this is the blouse. A nice yellow blouse with about 1 inch of print given above the tissue saree border. This saree is priced at 4,800. Next is again a beige shade, beige with the purple combination. So this is a hand block printed saree. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. On both sides you have those tissue saree border, which is about 4 inches, and then the skirting border on top has block print for about 4 inches. So this is about 4 and another 4 for the skirting border. This is for the top border. For the lower border, it's really quite broad. As you can see, we have dyed it in purple. From the tissue border, you can see that the first set of skirting border is kept plain in purple, and then you have the same block that is given for the top border as the second skirting. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. So bottom border is going to be really long, and for the body, a twin paisley kind of block is used. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. It's a very beautiful color combination in a beautiful saree. So that's going to be the pallu. This comes with a purple blouse and has a 1 inch block pattern given. The saree is priced at 4,800. Next is a nice beige with maroonish red. It's not bright red and neither a maroon. It's a shade between maroon and chili red. So kind of maroonish red. It's not fully maroon. It's red, but not blood red. So this saree again has tissue borders on both sides, and then for the skirting border we've given fern petals. So that would be another 4 to 5 inches, and the center of the body has medium size paisley block prints. That's the look of the entire body. Skirting borders are even on both sides. I hope you'll get a view of the whole saree like this. Okay. So that's the pallu with the zari stripes and a maroonish red blouse. The saree is priced at 4,800. Next, we've restocked the most demanded design, a few colors, about 5 colors we've restocked in this design. It's an often asked design, and we keep restocking almost every time. So this one is a black with nice mustard yellow with the floral skirting border for the lower half, and rest of the body is kept plain. As usual, tissue saree borders on both sides for about 4 inches and then dyed in mustard. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. That's the pallu and a contrast mustard blouse. This saree is priced at 4,800. We'll show you the available colors in this design. Next is black with light pink borders with floral skirting for the lower half. Tissue saree borders on both sides, dyed with light pink, and then lower skirting has floral prints. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. We had given this saree in the last couple of videos. So this is the pallu, and that's the light pink blouse. This saree is priced at 4,800. Next is again a black with pink, a darker pink. The previous saree was a light onion pink for the borders. This one is a darker pink. So nice tissue saree borders for 4" on both sides. The tissue saree border will actually be dyed when we do the dyeing for the body. Base color is beige, natural tussar color will be beige, and then we dye and print. So when we print, the tissue saree will look very matte. I mean, you will not even see the shine because it gets muted by the dyeing that is done on top. So it's a nice dark pink. The body is kept plain. For the lower skirting border, floral prints are given. So that's going to be the pallu, and this is the dark pink blouse. So this saree is priced at 4,800. I am going to show both the sarees side by side so that you understand the color difference. This is the light pink border saree and this is the dark pink border saree. You can see that there is a slight difference. So when you see in the photographs, I'm not sure if it will be very visible, so I wanted to show you a little up close. So that's the difference between the two. It's a light magenta with light pink shade. So it's not purple, it's more like your potassium permanganate color. So that shade with light pink borders. So tissue saree borders on both sides and then dyed with light pink. Floral skirting border on the lower border and plain body. So that's the look of the entire body. So this is a new color that we had restocked this time. We had stocked this time, and this is the light pink pallu and a light pink blouse. This saree is priced at 4,800. Next is a nice bluish violet. It's a shade that is not dark blue and not completely violet. It's a shade between blue and violet. It's a bluish violet color saree with light pink borders. Tissue saree borders on both sides and nice floral prints for the lower skirting border. So that's the look of the entire body. That's the pallu, light pink pallu with zari stripes in between and a plain pink color blouse. So this saree is priced at 4,800. This is another very sought after design. This is the nice onion pink shade with the tree motif for the lower half. The onion pink with brown shade. It's not black, it's brown. For the upper border, it's just the tissue saree border matted with that of the dye, and then onion pink body. For the lower half, you see there is tree motif, big tree motifs. Upper half would be like kept plain. So that's the look of the entire body. Brown color pallu with zari stripes and a plain brown color blouse. We've restocked this because a lot of you were asking for the same thing again and again, and the most sought after designs was that floral print that we showed previously and this design. So we've restocked, so those who missed purchasing the previous time, you can put your orders this time. The saree is priced at 4,800. This is a nice brown with skirting borders on both sides. The body is kept plain. First there is a 4" tissue saree borders on both sides, tied on top with brown, and then there is a 4" skirting border, block print skirting border on both sides. This design we had previously done in red and black, this time in brown. So that's the look of the entire body. Nice plain body and subtle prints for the skirting border. That's the pallu, nice dancing doll motifs. This is the brown blouse with subtle blocks for the sleeves. This saree is priced at 4,800. Next is a nice yelachi with beetroot combination. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. Nice yelachi color body. Tissue saree borders on both sides, and then that is dyed with beetroot shade to contrast, and then about 1" block print skirting border on both sides, and nice small block prints for the body. So that's the look of the entire body. This is the pallu and a contrasting beetroot tone blouse. This saree is priced at 4,800. Next is a nice pista green with purple shade. The last one was elachi green with beetroot shade. This saree is pista green with purple shade and floral prints. So that's the look of the entire body. Nice floral prints throughout the body, and then for the border it is dyed in magenta over the tissue border, and then 2 inches block prints as skirting border on both sides. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. That's the pallu, and that's the contrast blouse. So this saree is priced at 4,800. Next is a nice light pink with grey color combination, grey color for the borders and pink for the body, and on the body you can see that there are leaf patterns similar to that of maple leaves, not maple leaf exactly, but maple leaf kind of prints. We had given this even previously, and few of you wanted us to restock, so we restocked this piece with light rust and dark pink color used for the prints alternatively. So that's the look of the entire body. That's the pallu, and that's the grey blouse. This saree is priced at 4,800. Next are all zari checks sarees priced at 5,300. This is a nice blue with green combination with zari checks throughout the body, tissue saree borders on both sides, and then a block printing running leaf pattern throughout the upper and lower border as skirting borders. It's about like 2 inches, and then leaf motifs, double leaf motifs throughout the body in a darker blue. So that's going to be the look of the entire body. It has zari checks throughout, so that's why the price difference. That's the pallu. This comes with the dark green blouse. That's the blouse. Blouse also has checks throughout. That's the blouse. So this saree is priced at 5,300. A lot of you have been asking for lavender saree. So here is lavender saree. Lavender with brown combination with zari checks all over and hand block prints. So the border is in brown color and about tissue saree 4 inches, and then it's 2 inches of skirting border on both sides with lavender prints, and the body is lavender color with zari checks all over. For the prints we have used brown and honey color. So the prints, it's a bunch of leaves, and the colors used are honey and brown. So that's the look of the entire body. That's the pallu, and that's the blouse. It's a brown blouse with lavender color prints, and the blouse also has zari checks throughout. So this saree is priced at 5,300. So next is a nice lavenderish pink, not lavender. The previous one was lavender. This is a slightly darker shade. So like violetish pink or lavenderish pink, that kind of shade with zari checks on throughout the body. So tissue zari borders. This border is slightly shorter border, about 3 inches, not the regular 4 inches. And then zari checks throughout, and the lower has a good skirting border for about 10 inches. So throughout the lower half you will have the skirting border with block prints. It's again a nice subtle saree. So that's the pallu, light lavender shade given in between, and this has a plain same color blouse. That's the blouse piece with, it has zari checks. Saree is priced at 5,300. Next is a nice hand painted saree, kalamkari hand painted, hand drawn and hand painted saree, a nice blue color with tissue borders on both sides. And here what, if you look at the drawing and painting, will be for the whole saree, the whole body from hip and above. So for this is for the top half. So from here, and it goes over the shoulder and pallu, it will be like this. For the lower half, where you pleat it and tuck in, right, the painting will be like this. So here it will be a little plain because you're going to pleat and tuck it in, and the painting would be at the lower half. So I'll try to make a random pleat because I don't want to distort the pleats of the folding of the saree. So it looks something like this, and where you tuck it in. Okay, so that's the look of the entire saree. So that's the pallu. It comes with the blouse, and you have painting work for the sleeves. So the small painting work would be there that you can use for the sleeves. Same color It's a monotone sari, meaning that the pallu, the body and the blouse, all of it will be in the same color. This sari is priced at 5,200. To make a purchase of any of the saris shown in this video, you can take a screenshot and WhatsApp us on 9840571110. Something that I missed telling in the beginning of the video while explaining the material is that these saris go for dyeing and washing process before hand block printing or painting. So the width of the sari will be 44 inches.